Good day, beautiful people. Good day. I am Eli Elijah, also known as Eli Talks and Eli the Voice. That's right, Eli the Voice. Not dirt. It's the real voice coming to you. The voice for the people. You know, the voice that the people need to hear. And as I was just riding, actually on my way back to the crib, I just want to actually share something that's been on my heart. Something I want to continue to bring to our people because I see that we need this voice. And I want to talk about how we're going to get our kids back. How can we as black people win our kids back? You're probably thinking, like, what do you mean win our kids back? Like, our kids aren't gone anywhere or we haven't lost our kids, but we have. Not only have we lost our kids, we actually have lost our people. And we've lost our way as a people. Now, I'm not on here as another guy dropping videos in the car, trying to preach to you. I'm not just going to be another internet blogger or anything like that or YouTuber. I'm somebody who's really from the streets, who's really from the slums. I jumped off in the game when I was a young man, a little boy. I'm not proud to say it. I was misguided in some ways. But I've been redeemed. And as I take you guys on this journey with me, I'll share more of my story and about the things that I've been through, that I've seen, and how life itself changed me. But what I want to talk about today is how we're going to win back our children, our kids. As I speak, I'm speaking from a point of my own personal opinion, so I don't want to offend anybody. But I'm also speaking from experiences and the facts of life and the facts of what I see and what we all can see that's going on in the world around us concerning black people. It's bigger than getting killed by the police. It's deeper than that. It's beyond the white man having his foot on our neck. We passed that. It's beyond the system and the government and what they're doing and what they've done to us, since this whole land has been instituted. It's beyond that. Our kids are far gone. Our people as a culture is far gone. And y'all gonna think I'm bizarre when I say this. But it's really because of where we are in the state of rap music. That's right, I said it. That's right, I said it. Hip hop, rap, would always be father to the fatherless. It's gonna always be around from now on. But when we look back over, about rap and how it came about, or hip hop is what it was called back in the days, guys busting rhymes, and, you got breakdancing, it originally started in the Bronx, New York, and and you got guys breakdancing and they busting rhymes and busting flows. But if you look at it today, it's demonic. It brings forth destruction. It breeds evilness. There's nothing you can take away from it anymore. There are some positive nuggets that's in there, but we don't have those type of positive rappers continually dropping positive content. Well, they're out there. Let me not say that. But they're just not in the mainstream on the main scale. We do have conscious rap. We have people that, like the Kendrick Lamars and the J. Coles of this era, you know what I'm saying? Back in my days, it'd be like the Commons and who was the Poor Righteous Teachers and like a Tribe Called Quest. A lot of those guys from that era, but I won't go get the name of them. But we're up against a rap god, people. Rap has a god. And no, it's not just one man or one person. It's rap as a whole. And I'm saying this as a fan of hip hop. I had my father, but for the times that he wasn't there, hip hop was that father to me as well. Like I said, it's father to the fatherless. And that's what it's doing to our children. Most women in the black community are single. Most men are still running around acting like niggas. And that's a whole nother topic, a subject conversation, and we'll get to that later on in another video. But most of us as men aren't being responsible for our responsibilities, and we're just dropping kids here, there, and everywhere, and we're leaving them to fend for themselves, to be out here in the world, and guess who's gonna be father? Rap. Guess what they gonna tell your kids? You're gonna tell your sons, in order to be a man, you gotta be making some money in an illegal type of way. Not legal. You know, you gotta either be selling drugs or scamming, because you gotta get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that your way to the top or your way to fame and success includes a level of street to where people can go back and say, yeah, he got locked up. Or there's people in his neighborhood that can say he was getting money, you know, in an illegal way. You know, they're going to tell you that you got to smash or, you know, bang as many chicks. And when I say bang, I'm going to say, you know, have sex with, lay as many as chicks as you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to tell you that you got to have the finest clothing. You got to rock the designer labels. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on the scene. You got to pop bottles in the club. You have to be seen. You feel me? Oh, can't forget. You got to keep the stick on you. You got to have some ops. You got to slide on your ops. That's how you be a man. You stand on business. These are the things that hip-hop is going to teach your son. Use drugs, more drugs. Infect yourself. Get hooked. Look to drugs to pull yourself up while you're down. Indulge in more criminal activity. Do more things that'll put your life in danger and risk your freedom. Guess what it tells our daughters? You gotta have a nigga that look like all that. That's first and foremost. Second of all, you gotta be a bad bitch. Yeah. Not a great woman, not a solid woman, not even a good woman, but a bad bitch. And we know that there's a lot of women, a lot of black women in our community, worldwide, nationwide, that would rather be considered as a bad bitch than a great woman. It's like, oh, well, we took the negative and we flipped it. It's like, no, you're not a bitch. You're not a female dog, baby. You're a queen. You know what I'm saying? You are of royalty. Fix your crown, baby. Fix your crown. So what I'm saying is that it teaches our daughters that they got to twerk. You know what I'm saying? Bands and make her dance. It teaches our daughters that in order to be accepted, they got to look a certain type of way. Why you think all the women on Instagram, Facebook, or the social sites showing their ass? We in the age of the BBL, and I ain't knocking nobody for whatever you need to boost your confidence or whatever. But our daughters is growing up thinking that if they don't have a butt, they need to get them a butt. Because this is the only way they're going to be accepted or liked by a man. This is the images that we are putting out there. And this is destroying our children, which is the future and the now. That's why I'm saying we got to win back our kids. Yeah, I know I'm getting a little hype. I get a little loud. But I'm really passionate about it and I care. And I'm not just on here talking. I'm really out here doing something. And this is why I want to bring this content to you, the people, because I can't do it alone. I need people to really join in this with me, because we really have to overturn a rap god that has really taken over our culture and our communities nationwide. I'm just another brother who's concerned. I did my bid in the streets. I've been on a different journey at life. I had my fall, but I'm just here to uplift. I want to rebuild, and I want to take back what's ours. Our children is the future and the now, and if you look at the children, what are we showing them? We are actually directly allowing hip-hop to raise our kids now, even if the father is there. Because most of us, fathers and mothers, we are in the same mindset and trends of the hip-hop world itself. See, they look at us, they judge us based on what they see. They don't really know us. What do they see? Who is the overall representation or representative of the black people? It's usually the black celebrity. Mainly the rappers and the movie stars and the athletes. I guess those are the black celebrities. That's how they look at us. And if you look at the black celebrities, all of them have conformed themselves and their mindset and what it appears to be their behavior. That's why I said what it appears to be. I don't know what they do behind closed doors, but what they portray to the world is the image of hip-hop. You got all these superstar celebrity, athletes, and I love my black people. I'm not knocking anybody for what they do, their occupation, their job. I'm just calling out idols. That's it. They rocking jewels. They rocking the design European labels, and as the rappers doing it, we want to show it's a flex. Like, hey, I got that money too. You know what I'm saying? When you see my big chain that costs $50, $60, maybe even $100,000, I want you to know that I paid some money for that. We calling it hood trophies, when in reality it's an idol. We seen the other rappers do that, so we want to do it. Ain't nobody have their own mindset to do something different. Everybody got PPP money, and what they do, every black boy, man, they got some PPP money, pandemic money, whatever. Since the scandemic, whatever, since it came down 2020, I want to say 85 to 90% of young black men now and black men got a chain, some type of jewelry. They definitely went and bought a European designer label, even if it was one outfit or a belt or something like that. Shoes, boot, hat, whatever. You see how we have this monkey see, monkey do behavior? We're the adults. And our kids is seeing this. Our kids is looking at this, and they think this is the way to live. You know why? We think this is the way to live because the celebrities and the rap stars are living, and they don't even have vision themselves. They're regular people like us and you, that some of them had luck overnight and were blessed with the opportunity to be in position to actually have life-changing money, to where they're actually not only supposed to change their own lives, but the lives of the people around them. But if you look at it, overall, it looks like that all of our celebrities and even some athletes and especially the rap artists are pouring more destruction out to our people. And it breaks my heart because, again, and I'm not going to talk y'all to death, but I really want y'all to take away from this is that the movement has already begun. And shout out to the brothers and the sisters who are already out there doing their thing, that's really committed to the movement for our people, so that we can win back our people, so that, you know, change can come to the black community. I'm tired of seeing black boys and girls at this point be murdered. I'm tired. It's sad. I'm tired of seeing us waste our life away thinking that it's a rite of passage, that we have to go through the street, that we have to be street in order to make it in life. You don't have to be street. You don't have to be involved in illegal activities in order to make it somewhere in life. Little girl, you don't need a street nigga. You don't need a man that has some street in him. This is what we're raising our kids to believe. Most of our women, if you talk to a middle-aged black woman these days, nowadays, and a young black girl, they'll tell you they want they nigga to have some street in him. We got little black girls on the internet, 14, 15, 16, 13 in middle school and high school, and all their caption is, a nigga can't do this and a nigga can't do that, and I ain't stunning these niggas, and nigga, everything. Like, little girl, why you worried about a nigga? A nigga gonna destroy your life, because that's what niggas do. And there is a difference between a nigga and a solid man, but that's a whole nother segment. But I just need y'all to jump into this fight with me. I need y'all. I'm doing this. I'm committed, and I'm willing to die for it. Our people need a real voice, and I'm going to step up as I've been, and anybody in my community can go check my credentials. They'll tell you this has been my message for years. So I ain't just hopping on the internet looking for fame or none of that. I got a message, and I'm going to be bringing it to you every week, maybe twice, 2, 3 times a week, but as often as needed. I got something to say, and I need the people to jump on board with me, because we need to win our children back. We need to win our children back. We need to win our children back. There's too many idols out there. Too much idol worship going on. And the number one idol is the rap god. That is the number one idol. That idol has infested our community, and it has gotten our boys and girls, our grown men and grown women, and we're passing this down to our children. And these rappers ain't doing nothing for us, and they ain't doing nothing to stop it. These rappers ain't doing nothing but getting their pockets fat on the internet with money all up, want to show off their jewelry. Oh, I got this. I spent $30,000 on these earrings. I spent $100 on this. Oh, I'm wearing your rent on my body. All that. Come on, man. It's people in your area, in your neighborhood, in places where they're from that need a real voice, real help. We giving them more idols to worship that's going to kill them or lead them to destruction. Look at what we're doing to our kids and our people. Look, I'm out. I got more coming. I just want to let y'all know this is what y'all going to get from me on this channel. I got different segments, different topics. I'm not just out here to crucify the rap world, but I am. Because it's time for those idols. Playtime is over. We've sat back and let our people be idolized for too long. And if we don't do anything, we're going to lose it. And we're going to lose it completely. And it's going to be too far gone. So I'm stepping up. I'm speaking out. And I'm moving. And I'm willing to die for it. Are you? It's your boy Eli. Eli Talks. Eli the Voice. It's Eli Elijah. Signing out, beautiful people. Beautiful day.